Hello YouTube. It's approximately 8:54 a.m. and I wanted to talk about the difference between the injuries that a gun would inflict upon an intruder, and then what kind of injury would an intruder would have if you use a sword. So it's really quite simple, Me, I use swords and bokens. Actually, I just use boken swords, bokdo, the wooden kind, and the bamboo kind. So that doesn't really inflict as much. But the truth is, I know by evidence that there's because of something that happened on the news. Now, a man actually had got broken into. Now, these burglars thought that they could go straight straight to the married couple's room, which were the homeowners, because they felt like that would bring the house into submission, the whole household. That was a pretty sick plan, but it backfired. Thank goodness. Still backfired on the burglars, big time. Now, the man was told to stay in the bed, and they pistol whipped his wife repeatedly across the face, both sides, until she panicked and said, "Please don't hurt our children." And then that's when they said, "Oh, you had children? Where are they?" So they were really asking for it. They wanted them. That would make me so mad. Make me furious. And we all have a right to protect our children. That's true. So the man finally he said, "Don't you bother them, okay? Please." He looked a little scared and a little serious, and they said, "You stay in bed." And that's when they start going in there, and into their daughter's rooms. He got really mad. The man did, and he took a samurai sword, a real one. He had for display. It wasn't the one that was rat tail tang. That was the kind. This was the kind, mind you, that was anchored into the hill with two pegs, and that's the real kind. Plus, it was razor sharp, man. He unsheathed it and went to swinging wildly at them burglars. Some got injuries way down across here to here, in the front, on their front areas, while they were getting away in panic, and some got right here or here, just across the wrist and here, and they all got away. But once they got out and drove away, the man called police on them. He told the police everything they did, and they walked around and they followed a big, massive blood trail that led straight to the burglars themselves. So you would pretty much figure it out, Now, guns would, a simple bullet hole would just be a small hole in, but it would depend upon if careful aim is taken, that's when it does real damage and causes internal bleeding and stuff. But a samurai sword, this is just an example here. Now this is just a boken sword that's made of bamboo. Now, from what I realize is that you would fight with a boken or a sword actually. Now, the blade is actually so sharp that if you cut across a vein, it's going to cause terrible bleeding. So, and that's for sure. If you do it just right, a real master can kill with one swing. And this man wasn't a true master, but he really was inflicting damage seriously. and that scared the burglars more than anything. So they had to get out of there fast. They knew they picked on the wrong people. So never be afraid to take up for your house, for your households and your children. Never be afraid to do that. Now, I'm probably going to get a lot of dislikes, but I really don't care. The truth is, whoever does dislike this video is probably going to be people that think, oh well, I can break in anyone's house anytime I wanna. And they're probably going to think that. Yeah, because they're criminals, they're punks, or they want to be criminals in the future. That's just not going to get them anywhere. No. So that's going to be real haters there. There's going to get me a lot of haters, but I don't care. I know the law, and I'm not gonna just let someone take away my home, or if they're a burglar or no. I'm not gonna let someone break in and harass me or my dad or anyone in my family. I do the same for Tia. If and when she gets here, and I plan to live with her soon, since she's an adult, and that's great. Anyways, I hope you found this very informative and very educational. Never let anyone break in your home and rob you while you're at home. Because when you're at home, you have the right to fight back. Never forget that. Yeah, you gotta fight back, you gotta do something.